right. Yes. What's going on, my beautiful people? I'm just waiting for my Facebook Live to get with it. Okay, there we go. Welcome. It's a wonderful Wellness Wednesday up in this place with me, Lady CEO. So, I don't know if you tuned into the class Monday, but every Monday and Wednesday I come here and I give you guys a Manifesting Monday class and a Wellness Wednesday class. And if I don't, then it's because I may be in class or study that week myself or whatever the case may be. But you can definitely stay connected to Lady CEO Digital on YouTube. That's where I post all of my video content from whatever type of class that I'm doing, whether it's mindfulness coaching, business coaching, relationship talks, prayers on Bible study in the hood. Listen, you can find everything that comes out of my mouth that is empowering and what I use to teach individuals and keep them motivated and inspired and encouraged, all on Lady CEO Digital on YouTube. Okay. So today is a wonderful Wellness Wednesday. What's up? Okay. And I don't know if you guys viewed my promo video before this video right here, but I was telling you about gave you a little insight about how I start my day, regardless if I plan it or whatever the case may be. I know on Wednesdays I do Wellness Wednesdays. I leave the rest of that to God. Okay. Okay, when it comes down to my studies, because I'm not trying to get in the way of what the Lord wants to tell you and talk to you about. I'm just the vessel. Use me, Lord. Okay. And know that you're going to have a job using me, because I'm peculiar. I'm one of them people that talks about in the Bible. Peculiar people. Praise the Lord. Yes. Okay. So let's get started on today's lesson. I want you to check out our hashtags. Don't you forget it. Of course, surviving COVID-19 was up there because we still surviving COVID-19, but I don't like to give them all of that praise, okay? What really needs to be highlighted is hashtag Emotionation. Emotion means unity. Hashtag Black Liberation, because that's what we're fighting for. And I will breathe, because you ain't gonna stop me, okay? All right. And as I come here to inspire and motivate you, they ain't gonna stop you from breathing either. So we no longer take on the narrative of I can't breathe. As a mindset coach, as an affirmations leader, I cannot continue to let us utter those words. I can't breathe. Yes, we can. The hell we can. We will breathe is the hashtag that Lady CEO uses. Okay, so I will breathe up in here. Now I know that you guys may have saw the package that Thought Form gave me. It's so cute, and I want to get some for all of my departments as well. And I encourage you to think about this as well. But before we get to business, I want to talk about life. Okay, how is your life, right? As in regards to image, how are you representing yourself and your life, your values, your expectations in life? How do you present yourself? This is very, very personal for me. Like, now that I'm getting ready to go into this lesson plan right here, I'm like, Lord, you just put me all on the front street because y'all let the Lord use me, okay? Because this is very personal for me, because like I mentioned on my personal page before that, I'm a very relaxed person, okay, when it comes down to my life. I like me a pair of jeans, and you see me right now, and I got some heels on. Check them out, all right? But that's later. That's down there, okay? That's all the way down there. My hat, my shirt, and my jeans, baby. It's comfortable for me. But I had to get real with myself throughout the years and say, look, that ain't presentable for all situations. And then I battled with myself and saying, well, I don't care what other people think. Why should I don't care when I'm comfortable? What you mean? I'm not here to da-da-da-da-da, the whole spiel. But in reality, we have a responsibility to make sure when people view us, what in the type of optic lens they're viewing us through. So although you may be a relaxed person and you like your jeans and t-shirts and tennis shoes too, every situation doesn't call for jeans and t-shirts and tennis shoes, okay? And you have to be conscious enough and respect respectful. You have to be respectful of the situation to honor the attire it needs you to be in. All right. So that's one aspect right there. We gotta get out of the mindset of I'm comfortable, I'm gonna do what I want, I'm not here to please nobody, because it's not about you. It's about how people are receiving you. Now, more so if you say, oh, I'm a woman of God, or I'm a man of God, or I have this business and God is doing things in my life and doing things in my career, and but you walking around and you looking like you ain't showering 3 days. This is the Lord. I'm not coming for nobody. I'm listen. Or you walking around depressed and your face all ashy and you ain't washed your face. You woke up, you ain't brushed your teeth this morning, and you got the audacity to be standing in front of somebody talking about how God is operating in your life. Well, you kind of confusing individuals here, fam. You understand what I'm saying? You got to get up and look like God is active in your life. You got to get up and let God shine through you. Wash your face. It's just like when it talks about the Bible verse, when it talks about fasting, and how while during fasting, don't wash your face. Get it together. You can't carry on this persona of, oh, woe is me, I'm so hungry. Oh my God, my skin pale is pale because I ain't drunk nothing in 3 days. Woe is me. Because the scripture says that if you do that, you're looking for some type of praise. Oh, well, good job. Or you're doing this for the Lord. Oh, well, good job. That's what you're looking for. But it says your reward is up in heaven. And although it says your reward is up in heaven, the universe has a very, very, very interesting way of still blessing us here in people's face, blessing us in public. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we can be honest with ourselves, and this is what I'm about, being honest with self first. Okay, if we can be honest with ourselves, the only reason we seek rewards or blessings or kudos is because we want people to praise us. Publicly, we want to be acknowledged. Publicly, we want these things. If we can be honest, you understand what I'm saying? So it's important to see beyond the type of response you're yearning for publicly, and to first know that it's going to happen internally. It's going to happen privately between you and the universe. But it starts with you correcting your mindset about your personal image, the image that you portray out here in the world. If you are a God-fearing woman, if you are a God-fearing man, if you live a life of righteousness, if you claim that God works wonders in your life and God is why you have life, then you have to present yourself in that manner to the universe, or people are not going to take you seriously because people see you first. Unfortunately, a lot of people do not see the minority. Okay, the esoteric minority sees your spirit and your aura before you open your mouth or you even get to them. The majority of individuals see your face and your attire and what you have on before they even welcome your aura and your spirit. So to complement that majority of people, that's why it's important. And the Bible speaks about how we present ourselves to the optic eye, because it's important, because it is people out there who are falling short and only see that first. They only see the outside of you first. And so you have to make it match, baby. You got to come into alignment. And that's not saying you have to go out and spend bukus of money. You got to get expensive jeans. You got to get silk shirts, and you always got to have your hair in tip-top shape. That's not it. Look, listen, I'm going to show it to you. This about 3 weeks in. You feel what I'm saying? That's not it. But what I'm saying is it's presentable. It's presentable. You can see just by looking at me that I care enough about myself. And that gives you your first interaction with me. It's like, oh, okay, she care. Okay, if she care about herself, then she gonna what? Care about me. If she said God worked through her, and he said God do a work through him, and he looks like that, now he ain't got no $100 jeans on, no $200 shoes on, but he looks healthy. He looks happy. He looks peaceful. He looks like he got it together. And you may be sitting over there like you don't know the half of it, but baby, that I done got you together. And so you are representing God and his creations and how he's blessing you and how peaceful it is in your life and how you're in alignment, and things may not be all peaches and cream. But baby, we ain't talking about your problems. We are talking about your peace. We are talking about your blessings. We are talking about your imagery, your branding in your life. Do you represent a person who is peace? Do you represent a person who is God? Do you represent what it is you telling people you stand for? Can they look at you and see that? And sometimes I fail too. I ain't sitting right here trying to say that I do it every day. I do not. I'm famous for keeping on my hat. I am. Especially in the wintertime. Oh, you done messed up, winter. Because I got skull caps wrapped around. I ain't brushing it down either. Okay? But then there's sometimes where you got to pick up the pieces. You got to do what you got to do. One of my homegirls, my old homegirls, used to tell me all the time. She used to go and buy a couple dresses for me when we had things to do. Because sis, you've been grinding too long and behind the desk too long. You done lost your little swag, and I got to help you with that. And listen, I didn't take no offense, baby. Get me together. Please get me together. And so I'm encouraging you to do the same thing. For the ladies, they have like $10, $15 dresses. You can go and buy you a pack of t-shirts. You can go to Walmart or Old Navy, get you a pair of jeans for $20, $30. Men, the same thing. You do not have to go out here and have on name brand everything. You do not have to spend a buku of money. You don't have to wear a face of makeup. I got on eyeliner and lipstick. That's all, sis. That's all, sis. And it's honestly, if I can be honest, God did a work in me this morning before I even got here, because it's Kids Boot Camp, Women's Crush Wednesday. And so I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this video, then sis, you got to step it up a notch. Don't throw the nursing uniform on today because it's convenient and you are a nurse, okay? Put a little bit more effort in it. That's the life part. Now moving on to the business. Can we be well today on this Wellness Wednesday with LadyCEO? We're talking about branding. Branding in our lives, in our business, okay? So once again, I want to shout out Blackbird Customs, Blackbird Apparel, because he got me straight. And he's definitely going to continue to get me straight. Now, this hat was made at home, baby, by me and my kids. And it says LadyCEO. And it's a little old, but it's all right. I needed to get my reds together because I'm going to show you my shoe again. Oh, there you go. You missed it. I can't, you won't catch me later on today when I'm exercising for Kids Boot Camp if you want to see more than that, because not right now, especially not with these heels on. But I digress, right? Kids Boot Camp. Here's the thing when it comes down to branding in your business, and I am still getting myself together as well. I'm on this success journey, and I'm my own client this year in my own business. So I am treating myself like a client in my business. Sis, this is what you need to do. You should have fixed this. Okay, let's put this out. Let's get this together. I'm my own client. So as I continue to learn and have revelations, I'm going to continue to come here and give you the information as long as God tells me to and give it to you. Now you take the meat and leave the bones. I don't know. All right? Okay. But when it comes down to branding your business, whether you have a lot of money, if you got a lot of money, you probably already got it together. So let me focus on my people who a little lacking, or you may not have a healthy budget for the branding in your business, and that's fine. I want you to know that you can use your own resources. Use what you got. Do not make excuses. Okay. Now make it look presentable enough. Don't just throw some stuff together and then just let it be it. Oh, it's branding. I put something together. She told me make a logo, or she told me I had to do a visual. I just put it together. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay? We do it right. All right? For example, let me tell you something. 4 years ago when Kids Boot Camp started, I made this logo. You want to know what I made it on? Microsoft Word. I went to the silhouettes. I found me a sexy silhouette because my boyfriend at the time, I was like, I should use my silhouette. He was like, no, because I don't want people. So I had to find me a silhouette. Okay. And then I found some lips. And then I did this right here. You see how it's all like that? Used the different type of fonts on Microsoft. And then I grouped all the pictures and wordings together. I turned it into a PDF, and then I went back and I got the PDF and I sent it to myself digitally. So now I have copies in my email. Now I transferred it to my phone. Now it's good. And then the first person who created my Kids Bootcamp shirt is Carolina Quick. Shout out to Carolina Quick. Okay? And he did it. When he did it, I was like, oh, he said something about pixels. He said something about he had to do something. But when he did it, I was like, that's a Microsoft put together picture. And you made it look like a real logo. And here we are today. Shout out to Blackbird Customs because he done put it on everything. Do you hear me? I am so excited for my ladies who are coming through the Kids Bootcamp program next month, August 9th. Listen, 14-day program, and it's free. And everybody who comes through the program and actively participates gets a shirt. They get a shirt, they get a gift bag, they get a Sacred Sexy guidebook. Let me tell y'all about branding, baby. Branding is important. It's important. And you see the same logo right there. I designed this book all by myself. And then because I didn't have the money to pay anybody to create for me. I didn't have the money to pay a graphic designer. But I had an idea. I had a project. I have a vision. And I need to put it together. And so I had to be comfortable enough to know that my beginning, my start is good enough for me. And it may be some people out there that's going to clown me. Oh, she broke, but I got a business and it's making money. It may not be making a whole lot of money, but you got to invest back in your business. And the only way to invest back in your business is if you're making money. So I ain't broke. Let's gauge this thing broke here that we talking about here. Okay? Because you got to do what you got to do and don't let nobody else stop you. This is called getting it out the mud. So, and then let me tell you something. So I created my Kids guidebook, okay, talking about branding. Because I need things to say, this Kids Bootcamp is official. It may be in the beginning stages of everything, but it's official. And so I created that booklet, I put it together, and then I'm like, okay, how do people get it binded? I started researching binding companies and printing companies. And I'm like, well, whoa, that's too expensive because my business has never had a loan, has never had a grant. And I've been operating since 2012 within the different companies and so on. Never had a loan, never had a grant, and had a few donations. By the way, if you want to contribute to my success journey and my business, then my Cash App and PayPal is down below if you want to donate to me. Listen, your donation does wonders. It helps me buy booklets. It helps me get the shirts. It helps me get the business workshop books together and everything. But all in all, it's number one, it's about branding. Because people need to be able to, when he was talking about business, people need to be able to connect your services or your products and resources visually to you. Just like, if we seen a golden arch, we immediately, McDonald's. You feel what I'm saying? If we seen a check, just a regular check mark, baby. Just this how Nike done got us so good. Nike. So it's about branding your business, and it doesn't necessarily take a lot of money. Like I said, for you just tuning in, like I made this logo 4 years ago on Microsoft Word and turned it into a PDF because I didn't have the budget. So it's not about not having the money. It's about finding the resources and then making them work for you, putting the time and effort behind what you have until you get what it is you desire. Okay? So Blackbird Customs, like I said, work with them, baby. They got it going on. Okay? Work with them. And then in this package right here, thought form. So Blackbird Customs creates like little packages like this too, but they didn't do it for Thought Form. Thought Form Worldwide is a graphic company, and it's owned by Julian Hardy. And so he gave me this because he is working with me with a lot of my graphic needs. If you tuned into the new website, the new radio station, okay? He helped me create the radio station, and it's ever growing. We are in the beginning stages. And so I'm excited about that. Emotion Nation is a community website. It's a minority social media site where we can go and talk about things that matter. We can teach things, educate people on things that matter to our people, and don't have to worry about being censored or flagged. Okay? But I'm about to open this. So shout out to Thought Form. It's very pretty. So I want to get to a point where I'm able to give this to people who come out to my business launch events. Okay? Look. So this is a cup holder. Okay. It's just some little things. Cup holder. I love Julian. This is just some propaganda. It says "Don't vote Anarchy 20." And then he has this little sticker where you can stick places. Is it a magnet? It's magnet. You can stick it on your refrigerator. You can stick it on the back of anything metal. And then we have this. Oh, he has another one. That is so dope. This is another one. And this is my shirt. Oh, black gold, black gold, black gold, black. I'm excited. Okay, so thought form, the conspiracy reader. Who killed Malcolm X? 50 years ago, question surrounds Malcolm X's assassination still contributes to the atmosphere of suspicion and distrust between law enforcement and the black community. Bet. Okay? So it's all about branding, and creating little small packages. Now, I'm going to tell you a couple of my vendors, because I don't mind. Okay? I use Vistaprint for a lot of things. Particularly for my websites. And if you need me to help you create a website for yourself, I definitely help you create a website for a nominal fee. That's a part of one of my services that I provide for people. And but first we have to make sure that you get yourself a logo. Okay, you have to be presented well. People have to understand what it is you got going on, or have an inkling about what it is you have going on without you saying a word. And that starts with you being your own walking billboard. I am actually a brand ambassador. That is one of the many hats that I wear as well. And what that is, for people who don't know, is I brands call me, email me. They're like, hey, we got an event coming up. I need you to come out and help me ambassador this event, okay? Help me promote this brand. And so, I get out there and I learn about the brand. If I don't know about the brand, I educate myself about the brand. And then I get into brand mode. I get into LadyCEO mode when I'm there. And it turns into, hey, welcome to Kiss Bootcamp. Let me tell you about Kiss Bootcamp. So it's a 14-day program. Yes, I did it for Aldi's. 3 different Aldi's. I actually love Aldi's. I really do. The Marketplace, New Vegan Cafe. I do a lot of my own informal videos as well, where I do reviews on different things. I just was I'm a new vegetarian. Well, I ain't new no more. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a new vegan. Okay, so I'm getting into straying further away. I got cheese left. Cheese is the only thing. Cheese is the only thing left in my in my vegan expedition that it's kind of difficult for me, cause I love cheese pizza. I do. I do. Cheese pizza, new vegan buffalo wings, and shoe crazy wine is a perfect Friday night for me. It's a perfect Friday night for me. Okay. And you saw how I went there, because I'm like, Lord, can you save me? Save me, Lord, from this cheese pizza, because it's yeah, that's the only thing. But definitely, I thank you guys for staying tuned in today, and I hope that you're viewing branding in a totally different way. I hope that I've encouraged you. If you don't have your branding together in your life, your business, I hope I encouraged you to start thinking about that a little bit deeper, and to kind of change the perspective of where you are in your life, if you have not been taking branding seriously in your life or business. Be mindful about how you step out of your house. Be mindful about how your face look when you're talking to people. Be mindful of how you are giving what optic impression you are giving, especially if you are claiming to be a God-fearing man or woman, and you say that God or the universe or the most high source, whatever you call it, is the orchestrator in your life. You have to be so careful about the optic impression that you're giving to people, and definitely in your business as well. If you want someone to know about you or see you, take you seriously, you have to get branded. You have to create that visual behind what it is you have going on. And even if even if your budget isn't as healthy as you would want it to be, then you have to get comfortable enough to use the resources that you have now, and then count it as your fans, people viewing you, your friends, they will be on a success journey with you. So when your budget does become healthy enough where you can just go and splurge on some stuff and you can like get all this glamorous visuals and branding going on, then they will be able to see your transformation. And what that would look like is the results from how hard you worked and what that does for you. Okay, so you got to start viewing this thing a little differently. Stop looking at your glass as being half empty and observe it as being half full. Okay, this has been branding with Lady CEO. Before I go, I wanted to tell you guys, if you want to get up with me with one-on-one sessions where we can just kind of go over some things, kind of refocus and put a plan towards your life or career, get you geared into a direction that you desire in your life and business, then I'm definitely here for that. You can schedule one-on-ones with me or either continue to view me here on these group sessions. You can go back and look at previous videos that I have on my Lady CEO digital channel on Facebook. Okay. And so just a couple things. The back to school rally that Miss Shonda Harris Muhammad is puts on every year. This is the 12th year. So it's the 12th annual back to school rally. All right. And it's going to be August 1st, 9 to 1 p.m. at Carver Elementary School. Teachers are able to come out from 9 to 10 a.m. and students are able to come out from 10 to 1 p.m. For more information, make sure you contact Miss Shonda Harris Muhammad. I also have a drop-off location here at my office, but you got to call me and let me know, or text me, inbox me, DM me, and let me know if you're going to come through, because our doors are locked downstairs, and I don't want to have the front desk staff to run back and forth or just open the door. Since we have all these regulations going on, we're still trying to mitigate the impact of COVID-19, and so I want to make sure that we do this thing right. Okay, but if you're interested in donating, then come out. Now, I know there has been a major it's some controversy behind the idea of children going back to school. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not sending mine back to school. We're gonna do school virtually. And so, like I said, I know it's just some things with that. Some people are going to let their kids go back to school, and some people are not going to allow their children to go back to school. But this rally is for either one of those families, okay? Because either way, you still need materials to complete assignments successfully. You still need the things that you need to be successful in your studies, whether you at home or at school. And I know there's many families who still need support in getting materials. Maybe you can't afford them, and here we are at the back to school rally coming up August the 1st, where you can come and get some support. The resources are going to last as long as we have them. So make sure you get on out there, okay? And next, I really, really don't want you guys to forget that this evening at 6:30, Joe Morrissey is doing a virtual town hall series, okay? So don't forget. And what I've done was I created a list where I reached out to you guys a few days ago on live to get a list of demands. I really didn't get a lot of feedback as I thought I would or that I would like, but I got a few ideas to a couple of things. My two main concerns right now, I think it's two as I'm speaking, but my two main concerns right now and where I stand is in the community, where our people, we need support, we need help. There's a lot of people facing evictions right now, a lot of people who don't know where to turn. They can't turn to anyone. These agencies aren't helping. I used to be a victim of homelessness, and reaching out to agencies were impossible. They want you to do a lot of things that's not imperative, that's not conducive to your situation in order for them to help you, and that's just oppression. So tonight, I want you guys to make sure that you're available to tune in to the town hall meeting, the virtual town hall meeting presented by Joe Morrissey. It's going to be taking place at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Streaming live on Facebook. Now, I'm going to be posting the link down below so you can get that. And the delegates, with Delegate Scott and Hope and Senator Morrissey on the upcoming special session. I don't know what the special session is, baby, but I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about. And is this going to be beneficial to my people or not? Because if not, then what we doing? What we talking about? And who do we need to get out of seats? Okay. Now, last but not least, I want to remind you guys about this is for women. So women, there's a Sacred Sexy lounge and sip that's coming up August the 8th. It's $15 a ticket, 20 for two. And the ladies, if you are connected to Sacred Sexy Community Group, you are free. Okay, it's going to be held in downtown Richmond. All right, every second Saturday. Wine is going to be Shoe Crazy Wine being featured there. There's going to be dinner. It's going to be entertainment. It's going to be games. And it's a lounging sip by Kids Boot Camp. You already know. Listen, this is something we're putting together for the community of women in our area. As you know, Kids Boot Camp is a private 14-day training program, and it's only 12 participants. So in an effort to raise the awareness on this program and just raise the awareness amongst women about being sacred and sexy, we have put together this lounge and step every second Saturday of the month. So make sure that you come on out. The proceeds will be donated right back into the program because the program is free. And as I mentioned before, we have materials like these books and these shirts and different sacred sexy packages that we put together. And so the fee for the event will be a donation to the free program to help with materials to get for the ladies who come through. Also, the other portion of the proceeds will go back into the nonprofit Collective Consciousness, which provides business services workshops for individuals in the community. People who want to know about starting a business with not a lot of money. That's what the donations will be going to. So if you want to donate to any one of those causes, then definitely check out the Cash App and the PayPal down below on this video here. But more importantly, I just want to make sure that you're well and stay well and be well. You know, and today, wellness is a part of how you look. Wellness is a part of how you present yourself. Okay? I don't know one person that ain't feel better after they took a shower and got themselves dressed up and together. All right, I don't know one person that ain't put their logo on the front of a shirt or a hat or I don't know, stuck it somewhere, put out a flyer about their business when they had one, if they have a product or service, a business, a brand. So let's get serious about it, okay? All right, and be well. It's Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO. We were talking about branding. I'll catch you later.